worried about finessing one another.
I mean, and what's so cold is like what we don't consider is that, you know what I'm saying, you working a 9 to 5 or 6 to 6 or whatnot. You're sharecropping pretty much, because the profit margins in which those companies, what they're making, while all you're doing is working to pay your bills, put money back into the hands of our oppressors and our enemies. You see what I'm saying? It's pennies compared to the billions that they make. So if you Google how much money the CEOs make of these major companies, I'm talking about millions of dollars a day is what these CEOs make for these Fortune 500 companies, man. You see what I'm saying? And all they do is tell other people what to do. They pay people to read information to them, and they pay people to write head notes and letters for them. You see what I'm saying? But the whole time you gotta wait 2 weeks before you get paid for working $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You got Hispanic people that are escaping Mexico, right? Coming over here to pick fruit for pennies for $2 a day.
All right.
God damn this place, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got to meditate on these precepts of the Lord, man. Keep going, huh?
Go. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways.
And have respect unto the ways of the Lord, man. Fear the ways of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? We have to fear the ways of the Lord, because it's that fear of not keeping these commandments, right? And what the Lord could do to us. You see what I'm saying? That's what keeps our feet from running from the wicked. You see what I'm saying? Well, you know, I know we got to get out here in the street and go teach and camp. You understand? And they supposed to be having a KKK rally, but we gonna go out here and we gonna teach, man.
Right.
We gonna do what we need to do. I know they got a biker rally going on. It's gonna be a whole bunch of maybe what they call the Charlie the Hells Angels might be out there. You don't give a good goddamn. Man. You see what I'm saying? We don't fear earthly death because we respect the ways of the Lord. Read verse 16.
Come. Verse 16. I will delight myself in thy statutes.
I will delight myself in the statutes of the Lord, man. We're going to delight ourselves in the statutes of the Lord. The water, brother. You know what I'm saying? Give off side of your hand, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? A hashtag real nigga, brother. Straight up and down, man. And a pillar in this truth, brother. You understand? So yeah, man. So you know, David said, I would delight myself in the statutes of the Lord, man. You see what I'm saying? It's an awesome thing, man. To be able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Because that's why these other nations hate us. Because we have the right to the power of the Lord. And the only reason why we have that right is because we keep these commandments, man. We can do it. You understand? Keep going.
Go. I will not forget thy word.
I will not forget the word of the Lord, man. Drop that and give me Romans chapter 2 and 15.
Book of Romans chapter 2, verse 15. Which shew the work of the law written in their hearts.
Right. This is where the law of the Lord should be. You see what I'm saying? And that's the spirit of Christ, brother. That's what we teach in the I.S.U.P.K and the commanded in YAHANNA. You see what I'm saying? Commanded in, we love one another up in this thing. You see what I'm saying? Huh? Right. We love each other, man. And that's because we love the Lord first. You see what I'm saying? We love the Lord, we love each other. It's simple. Because if you love the Lord, you're not gonna want to sleep with your brother's woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When you get a slave, you gonna know it's going to help this truth. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna pay your tithes, bro. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you need to do to support this truth and commit it in YAHANNA. And make sure Black, Hispanic, and we end Black, Hispanic, and Native American hunger, man, amongst the nation of Israel. We're gonna make sure we can build refuges where other Black, Hispanic, and Native American people can come and dwell and learn this truth, man. And ain't gotta worry about Dylan Roof running up in here, man. But we got niggas like Officer Run in here, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, niggas on Shabbat, bro. We ain't got to worry about that, brother. The baby's gonna run around, the ribs gonna braid hair and serve niggas, and you know what I'm saying? We gonna learn about this truth, bro. And we gonna teach it till your house shall return, brother. And flip this thing the way it's supposed to be flipped, bro. Straight up and down. Well, real niggas be in rulership again. But the law of the Lord got to be written in your heart, man. Keep going.
Come. Which show the work of the law written in their hearts.
What it says, which show, right? We show it. You understand? We show it because we're willing to kill and be killed for our brother's family. You understand what I'm saying? If one of my brothers going away, brother, he got to worry about it. Because all he got to do is make a phone call, and we'll have 30 niggas at the door, brother. You see what I'm saying? Ready to kill and be killed, brother. Straight up. You understand? We call Captain Kahan, brother. He'll give the order now. And it'll go down. You understand? Why we tell brothers all the time, man, hey, man, you know, I understand. Don't, you know, you might be feeling some type of way. Our brothers and sisters, hey, call and get counsel before you turn away from this truth. You understand what I'm saying? Because we will come looking for you, man. You understand? We don't have no Joy Morgan situation, brother, where we lose our people.
Right.
We don't have that. You understand what I'm saying? You get in this truth, and as long as you hold on to it, you got niggas that make that took oaths, man, to be men of war, man. You understand? And if you thought Osama bin Laden was something when he flew the planes to the towers, good night, man. Let a nigga in the I.S.U.P.K get an order, brother. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna show who the Lord with in this place, brother. Straight up and down. And we, like Capricorn say, man, we gonna argue who gonna fight the bullet, brother. That'll be a sight to see, brother. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? So keep going, huh?
Come. Their conscience also bear witness.
Their conscience. Y'all know what their conscience is? It's not no little cricket named Jiminy, brother. That's not your conscience. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff for dope. That's not the conscience. You understand? That's not your conscience. Your conscience is your thoughts, man. Your uppermost thought.
Right.
You understand? Their conscience also bears witness. Your thoughts. You understand? Your thoughts are the manifestation of what you'll do. You understand what I'm saying? That's why in here, man, we teach our people, man. We teach our men to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? You're going to think before you react. You're going to think before you speak, man. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to keep from being emotional, man. You see what I'm saying? It's the only way to keep from breaking these laws, statutes, and commandments. What you got, man?
If I could, sir. You know, after a while, you know, after con out and one con for so long,
right,
it becomes a second nature.
Right.
You know, you automatically start having some manners, and you know what I'm saying, considering how you address one another.
Right.
That's all I want to say.
Yeah, most times, right? You understand what I'm saying? It will be secondhand nature, man. You understand what I'm saying? To love your brother, man. It would be nothing for you to put your brothers and sisters before yourself. You see what I'm saying? To the point to where you're looking to get orders. You can't wait for something. What you got? Come on with it.
See, that's the difference between a brother in the truth and a brother in the world. A brother in the world, he's looking for himself and himself alone. He's trying to be number one above everybody.
Right.
But a brother in the truth, he'll sit here and sacrifice himself for his family and his kinsmen according to the flesh.
Right.
See, they don't understand that. That's why we got to get everybody out the world and into the truth.
Right.
Instead of thinking about yourself and only yourself, you think about your brothers and sisters that's in darkness and bringing them into the light.
Most High Christ, brother. Get out of your hands, brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's so crucial because what Black, Hispanic, and Native American people don't understand is when we made the oath to serve the Lord in the wilderness, when the Lord delivered us out from the hands of the Egyptians, we made an oath that we would consider each other first, that we would be nation-minded first. You understand what I'm saying? The so-called white man would call it a socialistic society, right? Or communism. You understand what I'm saying? When it's simply everybody else just love one another enough to say, you know what, I got this, and it's excess. I don't need it. Well, I do need it. I could use it later, but I know there's a family that's bigger than mine. You understand what I'm saying? Let me give that to them. Or, most importantly, what we were doing during the time of when the disciples were apostles after YAHANNA left, we would sell what we had, and we would then lay it at the feet of the prophets, brother. Just imagine if Michael Jordan paid 10% of what he earned, bro. If Oprah Winfrey paid 10% of what she made, bro. If these rich big head Negroes just paid their tithes to Command Junior High, you see what I'm saying? The ghettos would be glorious. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a poor Black, Hispanic, or Native American person out here, man. That Commander Junior High would not give good counsel to. You see what I'm saying? And straighten up the lives of the people, the resources that we would have. You understand? But since they do the opposite of what Officer Ryan said, you see what I'm saying? They rather consider themselves first. They rather go to Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And build some schools for some nappy-head little African girl, Hamite girl, right? For a bigger tax break. You understand what I'm saying? We tax exempt out here in these streets too. You understand? We tax exempt too. They get their money commanded to your house. We'll give them a form. They can file it at the end of the year, try to break even. You see what I'm saying? But no, brother. They'll get a bigger tax break helping out Africans, brother. The very people that sold the house of Judah into captivity, brother. Ponder on that for a moment. You understand? That makes no sense. But when you're lost and you don't examine your thoughts, when you don't consider the statutes of the Lord, bro, you'll do any goddamn thing. You understand? You do any goddamn thing. Like Tank. Get on a podcast with a bunch of women and will say that sucking blowing rod 2 times don't make you homosexual. I mean, good night, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And I came to this conclusion that maybe Tank is trying to come out the closet slowly so he can prepare himself to get some of them fans, the Malik Yoba fans, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Them some diehard Malik Yoba like them chicks with them chicks with rods.
Oh, okay, Malik Yoba, I know you.
Right, he came out and said, "I love transgender women."
Hey, he in a fraternity too.
Yeah, he is. He did a yeah. What you got?
Like if I may again, man. See, that's part of this, what the new society want to call the new masculinity. I've never known homosexuality to be a masculine thing.
Right.
But nowadays they're trying to make that a new masculinity.
Right.
They're having men walk around with dresses on,
Right.
and long coats all the way down, fast and shoes looking like trains on the wedding dress.
And I tell you what, bro, and I'm gonna tell you this, right? They got the nigga that did that at the Oscars. He's going to be in the starting role. He's going to be the fairy godmother in Cinderella. You see what I'm saying? Like, this place is geared toward making Black, Hispanic, and Native American men effeminate and homosexual.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And when they do that, they tell the Black woman that she's a queen. You understand what I'm saying? And she don't need a man, right? We gonna empower you, Black woman. What you got, huh?
Good. So since we're on the topic, since it's so hot, I want to say that homosexuality, it has stages, and the first stage is it's in the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? You got the submissive spirit. You know, you up in there hollering. You know what I'm saying? You got a feminine spirit on you. You know what I'm saying? Just joining the Christian church.
Right. Or singing Kurt Franklin songs and Hezekiah Walker songs and crying. Right. Keep going.
And then you take that spirit into the workforce.
Right.
You know, you start being submissive and you start showing, feminine signs. Now you're more acceptable, you know what I'm saying, to the employer. You know what I'm saying? Now they like you a little more now because you ain't got no backbone. You know what I'm saying? You're not masculine. You're not a threat to them now.
You don't look like you'll say no to doing something stupid.
And then you got these, you know what I'm saying, the people that prey on you. You subconsciously don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And now you at parties, you know what I'm saying, all these, you're starting to get familiar with this lifestyle.
Right.
Now, the seed has been planted from the Christian church. Now you're okay with it.
And if I may, you understand what I'm saying? You go ride once and be like, you know what? Let me just try one more time. I bet you right. And then you do it the second time, you be like, you know what? I don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm a dibble and dabble in it, but I ain't gonna go all the way. So I ain't gay. I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I'm saying? Well, I tell you what, Tank ain't none of my boys. Tell you that. I'm gonna stick to hanging with these real preachers popular in the world.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? Where I ain't got I love old fashioned vagina. You understand what I'm saying? The one that don't come with rod and ball. That's what we love right here. You understand? We love a feminine, submissive woman, man, which is non-existent now. You understand? Women come with masculinity now. But daughters of Commander YAHANNA, they exercise their femininity.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And they love to be feminine women. What you got,
What about the little surgery they got where the man get their thing cut off and turn into a coupe?
Oh yeah, man. That's
getting hard. It's getting bad out here.
Yeah, that's the transgender stuff, bro. Well, I mean, that's the full out sex change, right? But what's popular and what has been popular for a long time is just a man with breasts. The man with a rod and balls, but with breasts.
Straight alien, man.
Right. You understand? But he'll have he'll appear as a woman, right? But when he gotta use it, when they gotta use the restroom, they gonna stand up and pee. That Teddy Pendergrass got caught up with one back in the day. Wrecked his car up, Eddie Murphy and what's his name? Hold on now. You understand? Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill. You understand? They love it. You know, so it's nothing new, man. It's nothing new. The scripture said, I mean, it's even in the Corinthians where it tells where Paul wrote the letter to say it's wrong for men to appear as women.
Right.
They've been doing this stuff. What you got, sis?
Get out of there.
No. Finish this Romans at 15.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Romans, chapter 2, verse 15.
Pick up after witness.
Come. In their thoughts, the meanwhile accusing or else excusing one another.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? And your thoughts, you making the conscious decision to say, you know what? I know that brother said something a little abruptly. You know what I'm saying? But let me not accuse the brother. You understand? Let me talk to him and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure at that moment he might have been having a bad moment, or you know what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to do, because we're supposed to forgive each other limitlessly. You understand what I'm saying? If that brother offend you, man, you forgive that brother. You see what I'm saying? Because if you want the Lord to forgive you, you should always be willing to forgive another Black, Hispanic, and Native American person. Right? You understand what I'm saying? Forgive an Israelite, not forgive an Edomite. Right?
Yo.
They still ain't paid for what they did. They gotta pay for that, man. Because the Bible said they got to pay. So, you know, who am I to try to withhold the judgment of the Lord, bro? It's not gonna happen. Scripture say, even though, you know what I'm saying, with it, hold hand in hand. What's that scripture? Even though they hold hand in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get punished. Even if you try to hold little Billy hand, you're gonna get punished right along with him. You understand? So yeah, man, you're gonna have to examine your thoughts to the point to where you consider, you know what, let me forgive this brother for this.
Proverbs 11 and 20.
Right, Proverbs 11:20.
I read it real quick.
We're gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Drop that and give me Jeremiah 17 and 9.
17.
So, you know, this scripture here is going to prevent, you know what I'm saying, the foolish Christian, you know, before they sin, they be like, well, the Lord know my heart, so let me go on to smoke this weed. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord know I love him. I got a personal relationship with Jesus. And I know he on the main line, so I know all I gotta do is call him and tell him what I want. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, y'all heard this before, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Let me go on and, you know what I'm saying, and do this little thing here that I want to do, in my heart to do. Let me go on and do this. The Lord gonna forgive me, though. He know my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with Christianity. Christianity makes you think that you can love the Lord here and love the Lord here. In the actual heart that pumps blood. Now, fools, your heart is here. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna pull that not in your chest. Where your battlefield is in here. You see what I'm saying? Read that out.
Come on. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
The heart is what?
Deceitful above all things.
No, the Lord knows my heart.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
If I just do this, I know the Lord gonna forgive me.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
Keep going.
Come. And desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked. I mean, good night, brother. That's what's so daunting about dealing with jakes in the world, man. You see what I'm saying? You truly have to possess the spirit of Christ with dealing with your people, man. Because niggas do not have the same spirit that you would have, that you consider brother. They don't consider brotherhood when dealing with another brother. They don't consider brotherhood in dealing with another sister, man. They will kill you. You see what I'm saying? Because they give way to their emotions. Because they think that God gonna forgive them no matter what. You understand? Keep going.
Go on. Verse 10.
No.
Like it.
Mm-hmm.
Who can know it?
Who can know the heart, man? The only person that can know the heart, read verse 10.
Go on. Verse 10. I, the Lord, search the heart.
The only person that can know your thoughts is the Lord, man. He the only one that know your heart, know how wicked your behind is. You see what I'm saying? You don't consider the Lord, man. You don't consider the Lord. You don't care about the Lord, man. You understand? And this is what the Lord is trying to tell black people through the prophet Jeremiah, who was pleading to the nation of Israel to stop sinning, man. You see what I'm saying? Your thoughts are so important, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. You understand? You got to consider your thoughts, man. Keep going with verse 10.
Go on. I try the reins.
It's the Lord that tries the reins. You see what I'm saying? You know, the reins are used when you ride the horse. You see what I'm saying? And the horse, you control the horse with the reins. You see what I'm saying? If you want to stop, you pull the reins back, you'll say, whoa. If you want the horse to go a little bit, you'll slap the rein, you'll say, giddy up. You understand what I'm saying? If you want the horse to go left, you pull the reins with your left hand, and the horse will go left. You pull the reins with your right hand, the horse gonna go right. You see what I'm saying? What you got?
And if I could, the reins are connected to the horse's mouth. Now, with your mouth, you say, you love the Lord. You know, the Lord know your heart. The Lord say, I try the reins. He try what comes out of your mouth.
Good night. You understand? That's a heavy point, brother. You understand? That's going to make you consider and really think about what you say, man.
Right.
And you really consider about saying things and making oaths and making promises. You see what I'm saying? That you know in your mind, you're not willing to do, brother. That's what's so important about being in this I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Because you take the oath, man, of loving your people, no matter the hell what, brother. Because the greatest example we had, our King YAHANNA showed that, brother. And he showed us that if you want to be perfect, you're going to be like him. You see what I'm saying? Taking all manner of wickedness, brother, and saying, you know what, Lord, not my will, but thy will be done, brother. You see what I'm saying? You got to do the work of the Lord. You got to consider your thoughts. So before you speak, that's right, man. Before you speak, brother, you're going to consider your actions. You're going to consider your heart. You're going to consider your ways, brother. Because it's the Lord that's controlling that. Keep going.
Go. Even to give every man according to his ways.
He's going to give you what you sow, you shall reap, brother. According to your ways. You know what I'm saying? So you act ugly with your people, you understand what I'm saying? That's what you're going to get back, brother.
Right.
You don't consider your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You when you find yourself in the jam, niggas ain't gonna consider you, brother. I promise. It seems like I say sometimes I'll be by myself, right? Say if I'm driving or I'm just sitting thinking, I just be like, man, I sure do love I.S.U.P.K, bro. I consider some tacos or whatnot. I be like, God damn, I love I.S.U.P.K. Right? You know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy is like my Suburban was way on the north side in Greenpoint. You know what I'm saying? And it had stopped. It wasn't running right or nothing. And all of a sudden, this Israelite brother just popped up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? One day we was coming from camp and we was on 45 South. My tire busted out. Guess who popped up? An Israelite brother. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, Issachar is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you just in your mind, in your thoughts, say how much you love Issachar gonna pop up for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Lord works, brother. I mean, like my ribs can say how much I just say, I love niggas, man. I just do that. You know, I could just be impassive. Man, I love niggas, bro. I love niggas. You know, I consider what niggas say and how niggas act. Niggas mannerisms, bro. Like if you just watch black people, bro. If you look in the mirror or you just watch other black people and how they move, brother. You can't do nothing but chuckle and just be like, I love niggas, man. I mean, good goddamn, brother. You understand? And wherever I go, brother, niggas always show me love. You see what I'm saying? Because my thoughts are pure, man. I love my people, brother. You see what I'm saying? And when you put that and you keep that in your heart, man, it's going to manifest, brother. What the Lord say again? Even what?
Oh, even to give every man according to his ways.
So if you love niggas, brother, niggas will show that they love you because that's what the Lord is going to give you. Keep going.
Go. And according to the fruit of his doings.
You understand what I'm saying? Your fruit, what you sow into the earth, unto the Lord, brother, is what you will get back, brother. If you're willing to go out your way for even niggas in the world, you see what I'm saying? Guess what'll happen if you down and out, brother? Niggas will give back unto you, brother, and that'll be from the Lord. You see what I'm saying? But you have to examine your thoughts, man. You have to examine your ways, brother. Every time a brother or sister see you, if you don't smile and speak at them, shame on you. You see what I'm saying? Now I give them Edomites, I give them the Moabites, I give them the ugliest look ever, brother. You know what I'm saying? I give them that look like you gonna be in captivity. You know what I'm saying? And I don't talk to them unless I got to, brother. And I try to avoid them at all costs. But niggas, what's up, brother? Everything good, man? God damn, bro. We in hell, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But you look good, nigga. I appreciate you, brother. You know? Niggas love that, bro. You tell a nigga how good he look. You know what I'm saying? No, he was in the mirror. Yeah, man, we're going to kill him today. You see them, brother. And when they step outside, they see a real priest, prophet of the Lord, and you tell them, God damn, bro, you look good. Oh, man, I appreciate you, bro. Now they gonna be modest. Goddamn Judite, brother. Y'all niggas are best, bro. You understand? Yeah, man, but the Lord gonna give you what you give to your people, brother, because the Lord is his people. You see what I'm saying? If you don't show love to your people, if you don't clothe your people, man, if you don't feed your people, if you don't try to provide shelter for your people, you doing that to Christ, brother. And let you fall into calamity. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, don't expect no help, brother. Don't expect it. You understand? Drop that and give me Psalms 36:1, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna show you again what King David said, brother. King David was a man after the Most High heart, brother. The Lord said that. The Lord said, I love this nigga David, brother. Good night. He remind me of myself. What you got?
Oh, Book of Psalms, chapter 36, verse 1. The transgression of the wicked sit within my heart.
The transgression of the wicked, brother. That transgression speaks from the heart, brother. Your thoughts first. You transgress first in your heart, in your mind. Keep going.
Come. That there is no fear of God before his eyes.
Good night, brother. We see it in your eyes. You don't fear the Lord, brother.
Right.
We see it in your eyes, man. You understand? That's what David said, brother. And if David said it, more than likely, that's how the Lord feels, because he's a man after the Most High own heart, brother.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? David spoke the words of the Lord. You understand? So this is what we got. This is why we take heed to it, brother. Drop that and give me Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 17.
Three and one.
3 and 17.
3 and 17. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 17. I said in mine heart.
I said where?
In mine heart.
Where?
In mine heart.
King Solomon said, he said it in his heart, brother, in his mind. You understand what I'm saying? He said it in his mind first. Keep going.
Come. God shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
The Lord is going to judge the righteous and the wicked. He said that in his mind first, in his heart. You understand? Keep going.
Come. For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
There's a time, right, for everything, brother. There's a time. You understand what I'm saying? There's a time and a purpose, man. But you need to first think about that in your heart. Up here. You understand what I'm saying? You can't press that enough, man. Consider your thoughts, man. Because I tell you what, Satan will give you counsel, brother. Satan will he will send you these demons, brother. Oh, man, what that nigga was thinking, man, when he bumped into you like that. You ain't got to put up with that from no nigga. Right? That's what you'll hear, man. You know what, man? You done had a hard day today, brother. The only thing that's gonna calm us down, we already know, is this weed. You understand? You know, but if you take it in your mind like King Solomon did, it's the power that shall judge the righteous and the wicked. You're gonna be like, man, that is weed, brother.
Right.
You're gonna be like, man, that brother, he bumped into me on accident, man. I said, Salaki, or excuse me first. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't feel him bumping into me. I'm like, hey, man, watch where you going? What you doing, man? Nah. I made sure that brother wouldn't combat me. Because that's what we do. A nigga let it be a black man and harm us nowadays. Oh, nah, nigga, you gotta die. Let it be let it be somebody let it be a Negro you find out stole from me. Man, I can't stand thieves, man. I promise I can't stand thieves. Niggas that wanna lie. Why you gonna lie, man? You ain't gotta lie. Keep it 100. Right? Don't be fake. That's why I keep my circle small. Nigga, the nation of Israel is big. You understand what I'm saying? And if you ain't considering all the nation of Israel being saved, you think the Lord will give a good goddamn about you? No. You understand what I'm saying? Back in the day, brother, when you did something wrong and they called everybody to be in sin, brother, you would be put to death.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That is the power that we serve. What you got, Art?
If I could, so it's 2019, man. And niggas still putting their pride, you know what I'm saying, before logic.
Right.
Like it's time for that to get out the window.
That's right.
We got to get drugs out the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to rebuild our community and pave the way for the next generation.
That's right, brother. You understand what I'm saying? we got to prepare our generation for rulership.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I tell my son all the time, hey man, if daddy die or if daddy get killed, man, it's gonna be you. You gotta handle everything, man. You see what I'm saying? So this is why daddy gotta train you to be a real nigga now, man. You gotta watch your daddy now. You gotta watch the men that daddy have you around now. Watch them. You understand? Don't watch Tank. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna watch what's that nigga name?
Young Thug.
Young Thug, bro. We not gonna watch no nigga wearing no purse, bro.
Smart.
Right. Do you see daddy with a purse on? No, sir. Okay, no sweat. You gonna do what I do, nigga.
Right.
Cause daddy preparing you to be in rulership, bro. You see, brother, that's it. You see what I'm saying? This is what we do here in the I.S.U.P.K, bro. Another commander in YAHANNA. And then the thing about it is, you can call and get the best counseling of the earth, bro. You understand? Jim Muhammad, after he taught his class, and after we, you know what I'm saying, we did the brotherhood thing after we did the brotherhood thing after the cookout, the generals came back here. They went in that storage room and they gave counsel for hours.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We got a nigga that stood there the whole time in front of that door, brother. Hey, where you going? Hey, where you doing? You know what I'm saying? Nigga was tired, brother. You know, but he had the spirit of the Lord, brother. So he stayed vigilant. You understand me? They gave counsel, man. And it's the counsel that will deliver Black, Hispanic, and Native American people out of hell, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because they teach you, like, if you ever go to counsel with Jim Muhammad, what the one thing that he gets to the root of what were you thinking? Because if I can get you to understand your own thoughts first and be rational in your own thoughts, then maybe I can get you to understand that you need to start thinking before you do, man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Consider down, you know what I'm saying? If you financial situations, right? Consider financially, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, look, it might be rough here soon. You understand? It might be rough a little bit here soon with this money. So let me go on and, you understand what I'm saying? Make the proper preparations. Right? Let me be like the ant, like the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts, Black people, are very, very important. You understand? It'll save you out of hell, man. Drop that and give me the book of Matthew 13 to 19, man.
Book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understand it not, then cometh the wicked one.
Right.
And catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
In his where?
In his heart.
Okay, so situation, right? What we do here in the I.S.U.P.K is we'll teach the truth to our people no matter where. Right? And then what a lot of time what happens is we'll deal with a brother or sister for hours. Right? And then all of a sudden something will happen. Right? Something will happen. Well, my mama came in, or I got a phone call that I had to take. That's a distraction, man.
Right.
And I got to the point to where I warn brothers and sisters. I tell them, look, I'm sharing you the truth of this Bible. I'm sharing you what will free you from all the curses that our ancestors have placed upon us. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Right? I'm trying to free us from this so we can be in rulership, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. Now, what's going to happen is as soon as we get off this phone, or as soon as I leave your presence, you're going to be tempted. You're going to start being distracted. And it's going to be up to you to stay focused. It's going to be up to you to call this number that I give you and stay consistent. You see what I'm saying? And so you can partake in this brother and sisterhood, man, that will love you more than better than your own blood family is. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is, brother. That's what it is, sisters. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be, you got to be vigilant, man. You got to be, when you hear this truth, man, the Most High is going to test you. He allows Satan to test you immediately. And what we tell black people all the time, we're going to be tested immediately to see if, read that again, and catch it away.
And catcheth away that which is sown in his heart.
And catch the evil one will come swiftly, brother, to test, to see if you're going to hold on to what you just was taught. You see what I'm saying? To put in your heart, your mind, man. You understand what I'm saying? To put that, man, all we got to do is love our people, man, and we get the hell up out this hell. Black and Hispanic people, we got all we need to govern ourselves. We got all we need to build our own nation. You see what I'm saying? We got all we need to own and rule the earth. All we got to do is love one another. All we got to do is stop sinning against the Lord. All we got to do is be taught how not to sin against the Lord. Here's a number. Here's a flyer. This is how we'll do it. You understand what I'm saying? All of a sudden, a trial will come out of nowhere. They tire go flat. Oh, man, God, I can't believe this. You understand? That thing, everything that you just heard goes out the window. Go ahead, Don.
If I could, this, say you got somebody before the camp, they hearing the word, they starting to get it a little bit, they got questions, and let's say they start trying to do their 90 days, they start rocking with us, and then things start going bad in their life. They thinking they finna get prosperity, they thinking they finna, I'm finna hit the lottery now, and then things start going wrong in their life, like lights get cut off, get eviction notices, now they getting scared now, ever since I came and started trying to walk this walk, what I'm saying, everything bad been happening to me, and guess what, they go right back to the Christian church, and guess what, their pastor is going to lead them down the wrong road.
This is what I'm telling you. This is why we make it a point to tell Black, Hispanic, and Native American people that this life is warfare. Because not only do we tell you you might lose it all, we almost guarantee it that you're going to lose it all. You're going to lose it all when you serve the Lord, man. And why not? Why would you even trip about it? See what I'm saying? Christ said, the Son of Man, he said, foxes have holes, birds have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. You understand? When Christ was on the earth, he lived from whatever town they was in. If somebody listened and heard and believed in him, hey, Yahushua, you come stay with us. Come bring you and your disciples. Just come and stay until, until you leave, until you depart. You see what I'm saying? That's how our King lived. The greatest nigga that ever walked on the earth, that's how he lived. You see what I'm saying? But you want a big old house. You know what I'm saying? And if you get a big old house, you thinking that you just need to live in that big old house by your damn self. You see what I'm saying? Man, look, brother, if you don't open up your household and command it to YAHANNA, the Lord will take it from you again. You see what I'm saying? This is how the Most High works, black people. We have to consider each other, man.
Right.
You have to put your people in your utmost thoughts, man. You have to, this is what I do, this will help me. Considering Black, Hispanic, and Native American people back on top, man. Considering every nation fearing us, man. Considering our people not being bywords and proverbs, man. You understand? Considering when Asian people or African people walk around us, they bow their head, man. Because they know they shouldn't make eye contact. You see what I'm saying? That's what I consider. I consider that day when that happened, brother. I consider when a black man that you might not have laid your eyes on before, but you treat that nigga like you've been knowing that nigga your whole goddamn life. You see what I'm saying? Consider our people in greatness, black people. You see what I'm saying? Make that your goddamn thought. And that'll have you think twice when you see that brother or sister. That'll have you think twice from looking down on a brother or sister that's in a bad way. You see what I'm saying? That'll have you keeping from being high-minded against your people. That'll keep you from having a proud look at your people, man, to make you think that, well, you know what, I'm doing a little bit better than them. Nigga, you in the hell too. You in this hell too. You see what I'm saying? We done got so accustomed to being slaves that we just cool with the crumbs from the table of these goddamn dogs, man. You see what I'm saying? These people that rule over us are disgusting, man. You see what I'm saying? Like I instill it in the minds of my children. We better than these people, babies. We better than these people. You don't need to play with them. You don't need to make them your friend. It's not going to benefit you with your God. It's not going to benefit you with your power. So when you see a brother or a sister, Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, a Native American brother or sister, you treat them like they gold. That's what you do. You understand what I'm saying? You treat them like you need them. You understand? Go ahead, Don.
If I could, sir, this is our light. You know what I'm saying? We have that light. We have to show our brothers and sisters in the world, you know what I'm saying, that light. You know, we have to broadcast that quality to them. You know, that's all I wanted to say. So I wanted to add to it.
Most High Christ. Give me the book of Job. Job 38, verse 3.
The book of Job, chapter 38, verse 3. Gird up now thy loins.
Go ahead.
Like a man.
Gird up your loins, Black, Hispanic, Native American man, like a goddamn man, brother. Gird up your loins, man. That's what it takes here in this truth, man. To consider your thoughts, man. To consider not being wicked. When the so-called white man has put us in a condition to where you can think momentarily and you can get a little quick gain, man. And you can be all right for the moment. Missing the whole big picture. Keep going, man.
Oh, God. For I will demand of thee, and answer thou me.
Brother, the Lord will come. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't gird up your goddamn loins. And He's gonna ask you, say, man, are you a goddamn man or a mouse? That's what the Lord gonna ask you. You understand what I'm saying? Why you not being a warrior, man? Why you not being YAHANNA, man? Why you not being that? Why you not being a prince of the power, man? Why you not being ye holy? Because I called you to be holy. What are you thinking about? What is your heart set on? Why are you not seeking the kingdom first, man? Why are you not putting your brother over yourself, man? You understand? That's what the Lord is going to answer of you, man. It's not hard to do. Unless you're not girding up your goddamn loins, man. You understand? Unless you partake in this society, you understand, where it's easy to be effeminate. It's easy to be submissive as a damn man, man. Jeremiah and Captain posted what Jeremiah said, man. When men of a nation can no longer protect their women, brother, you are destroyed as a nation. In the I.S.U.P.K, we tell the so-called our old oppressors, man, right? And we tell every other nation of people, you're not gonna put your hands on treat our women any your way, brother. You're not gonna do it. You understand? That's what we do, man. We protect our women in here, brother. And we require them to be women. You understand? And a real woman is going to hide behind her man in danger, brother. She ain't gonna step up and knuckle up, brother. She ain't gonna do that. She hear a bump at night, brother. She gonna be like, hey, player. I think you gonna check that out. You understand what I'm saying? You only check that out, player. You know, how was the dinner good? You know what I'm saying? Did your back get strapped? Did your back get scratched, player? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to check on that bump. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it ain't in the house. You understand? That's the daughter that we raised here in the I.S.U.P.K, bro. You know, they need to be so meek that even if they see a gnat, brother, they see a gnat this big. Oh no. You know what I'm saying, me? They ain't had a heart to kill a gnat, brother. Call your name, make you run up in there and handle a gnat. Don't sweat, baby, I got it. You understand? That's what we do here in this truth, bro. Drop that and give me the book of Ephesians, brother. Chapter 6, start at 13.
Book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God.
This is how you gird your loins. You understand what I'm saying? And black women, lift up your black man so he understands how to what? Read from the top. Come on, now.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God.
Of the power, man. That's what that word God in this context means. Power. Lift up your black man, Black, Hispanic, and Native American women. Lift up your Hispanic man. Lift up your Native American man, Black, Hispanic, or Native American woman, to where he wants to, you understand what I'm saying? Put on the whole armor of the Lord. Black women, you got the power to do it too. You understand what I'm saying? So if you the greatest women on the face of the earth, that means you got the best box in the face of the earth, brother. You understand what I'm saying? And when you whip that best box on the best niggas in the face of the earth, brother, you can strengthen that man to wonder, you know what? I'm gonna be a goddamn man in this place, man. I'm gonna gird up my goddamn Lord, and I'm gonna put on the whole armor of the Lord, brother. I'm gonna do it because this woman say, you know what I'm saying? I'm her king, brother. And she called me out of her, brother. She called me her Lord. So I need to do what I need to do so I can earn this woman's respect. Because you know, black women, brother, they will lose it quickly, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Let something go down, and you don't stand up and you don't take care of business. Oh, this nigga here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Black women do you like that quick. Oh, this nigga here. He said he was gonna do it, but he ain't doing it. Can't trust this nigga with nothing. Right? Turn that around, black women. You know what, husband? I'm gonna trust you. I know you gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? He go the best box in the world right here for you. You know what I'm saying? Feed that nigga, man, and strengthen that nigga, man. He gonna put on the whole armor of the Lord, brother. I believe it. Keep going.
Come on, God. That ye may be able to withstand the evil day.
Right. The evil day. So this goes back to what? What does this go back to? What does this go back to? Considering the day. Blow my mind, like Jeremiah would say. Blow my mind. What did Christ tell us to consider? Hold on, raise your hand. If you think you got it, raise your hand. What you got, brother? Nah. Sisters, anybody got it? Want to take a shot at it? Go ahead, sis. We talked about it already. What did Christ tell us? What did he tell his disciples to do? To do what? How? No. What you got?
Just talking about when Jerusalem was getting captured by the Romans.
This evil. What did Christ tell the disciples to do? On how to? Okay, read that. Read it from the top.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
In the evil day. What you got?
Are we talking about at the end time?
No, what did Christ tell his disciples to do? When they asked him, how do we pray? What is in that prayer that Christ told them to do? All right, for time's sake, I'm going to give it to you. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. You see what I'm saying? In that day is right now. Most High Christ, the sun is set on it, right? But evil is presented each day. You understand what I'm saying? And lead us not into temptation, right? Lead us not into temptation, man. But deliver us from evil. Christ said, just consider the day. Because tomorrow has enough of its own. You see what I'm saying? Let's worry about today. That's the God that we serve. Give us our daily bread for today, man. Keep going, huh?
Come. And having done all to stand. Verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
Good. Not having your loins girt about with truth. What is the truth? Anybody know what the truth is? What you got, bro? Most High, get that nigga hand, bro. What does the I.S.U.P.K teach, brother?
The truth.
The truth, right? But what is the truth according to the scripture? Moses, get that sister a hand, bro. All right, sister. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, huh?
Come. And having on the breastplate of righteousness. Verse 15. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Verse 16. And above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Right, good night, bro. That's daily. You be able to fight it all off. Oh man, this nigga hate, no sweat. I love this nigga anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, my tie went flat. No sweat. I'ma have a great day anyway. You understand what I'm saying? My boss tripping, no sweat. I love the Lord. And if he's an Edomite, I pray the Lord, I can buy him off the auction block.
Right.
You know, your rib is tripping, no sweat. I love the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? I love the Lord. We gonna make it happen anyway. You tripping? No sweat. I go to the school and do some work for the Lord. Period, point blank. We gonna serve the Lord, bro. We gonna keep the Lord's commandments, bro. We gonna make that election sure in our hearts, man. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna make loving Black, Hispanic, and Native American people a priority. You understand? Keep going.
Don't come. Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
Right. The word of the Lord, man, is your sword, and it's the truth of the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? Stop, Addie. Stop. Man. You understand? The sword, man. Your sword is knowing these scriptures, man. You understand? Now, we call this the sword, the Bible, but the way you fight the enemy, man, is you know what's in here, brother.
Right.
You have these laws that keep you from sinning in your heart. You see what I'm saying? That's how Christ fought Satan after he fasted and was famished and woe down, brother. Angels had to minister to him after that. You fought him with the truth. That's the way you fight these devils, with the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't agree with them, and you just pray to the Lord that in captivity, Lord, in that day. Good night, bro. Well, I have a whip for this one. You understand? Beat the dog hell out of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna get punished, bro. They're gonna do it. And the Zondervan Bible Dictionary say Edom is the only nation that won't receive any mercy from the Lord, bro. Even them stanky Africans, brother, they gonna have to bathe, but they'll get some mercy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the East Indians, they're gonna have to wear deodorant, but they'll get a little mercy. But as for them red people, brother, brother, we're going to eradicate them from the earth. Yo. And that'll be the day, brother. You ain't gotta see them no more. I can't stand them people. I don't know about y'all. I can't stand them. You understand? I can't stand them people, brother. They just vex my spirit. My God. Oh, why are you even here? You understand? Like, why are you even talking, man? Why are you talking to me? You understand? That's the look I give them. I give them like, man, bro, just don't say. No. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll give you that look. They'll look at you like, okay, maybe. No, he looks approachable. And they try to look in your eyes. As soon as you make contact, you be like, so, how's the weather? No, it's hell. The weather's hell. You understand? I'm tired of this place. How about that for the weather report?
I'd be like, where me?
You know what I'm saying? Right. Right. What's the word? God, dog it. But we're gonna move on. You understand? I had the word in my head. You know what I'm saying? A righteous hatred. That's what I got. That's what's on the weather. Give me 2 Timothy, man. 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 3.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Good night. That time is here, brother. That time is here, brother. You tell a Black, Hispanic, or Native American person that the Lord only loves them, they not trying to hear that sound doctrine. Brother, you talk about fisticuffs. You understand what I'm saying? Or we be at camp and we'll see a big old 6'5", damn near 300-pound Negro walking down the street with a tutu on, bro. What? During Pride Week, Pride Month, they had a parade. You understand, sis? And all the fairies and and bull daggers came out. It was disgusting. Was you there? He was there, huh? You know what I'm saying? Well, it was disgusting, brother. We seen, I mean, good night. The Lord was not pleased with Houston, Texas. Straight up and down. You was there too, huh? You were there? Man, brother. Just, right, brother. Like you see a 300-pound Negro and you be like, brother, you supposed to be a warrior, man. But instead you want to wear a goddamn tutu, brother. Goddamn this place, brother. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. God love everybody. He ain't trying to hear no sound. Brother, you are Damon, you are a boy, Damon. That's sound doctrine. That's what you was created to be. The Lord created, he didn't make you to be no girl, man. You are a boy, Damon. You understand? What you got is what you're supposed to use to go in the box and reproduce. Stop abusing yourself, brother. Good night. You know what I'm saying?
Too sweet, man.
Right. Keep going, huh?
God. Well, the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears.
Brother, those are things those are aspects that put thoughts in your mind, brother. Motivational speakers, right? I had this one brother, man, he was talking to, he had an understanding about niggas being Israelite, but then he told me he had to write a paper, and he wrote it about, he went to Joel Osteen's church, brother, and Joel Osteen brought him something out about what he said about, so what you say can ultimately turn out to be your situation. So if you say things like, I'm tired of this job, or I'm tired of this woman, you understand what I'm saying? Foolishness, brother. Just to itch, and that nigga remembered that verbatim. You understand? But when I told him, this is how we salute each other. This is how Christ saluted the disciples. Yahweh Shem Shabrak. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga could remember that, brother. But that nigga remember what Joel Osteen told him. You understand? God damn this place, bro. You understand? Go ahead, Doc. What you got?
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the world, man, I used to be on there for a whole.
Our people love lies, brother. We love lies. You see what I'm saying? But since we love lies, the Lord hates us, bro. See what I'm saying? But when you hear the truth, brother, and you come running, Doc, you understand? The Lord he's going to allow us to Satan to tempt you. You see what I'm saying? But you can't have itching ears, brother. Give me this last scripture. Go to Hebrews 12:7.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 7. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastened not?
Good night, brother. That is an excellent question. You understand what I'm saying? We got to endure this hell to the end. Put that in your thought. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures say soon. Christ was returning soon. The disciples were saying that thousands of years ago. John the Baptist said, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Repent. You see what I'm saying? Our king can come back for us today, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. All we got to do is love one another, man. All we got to do is consider our thoughts, man. You understand? That's what we need to do. Pure point blank. Change our thoughts, man. Stop thinking about wicked things, man. Love your people, brother. You understand? Now Hollywood's so messed up. Hollywood will have you thinking wicked thoughts is Friday the 13th, or Michael Myers. Right, or Annabelle. Or the exorcism. Nah, nigga. Wicked thoughts is God loves everybody. That is the most wicked, foul, and profane thing you can think of, bro. The Lord loving white people. So like loving our oppressors, whom he said in his own words that he would destroy. So you calling the Lord a liar. He said he's going to take the fathers, the sons, the grandfathers, the uncles. He's gonna take them all out, brother. And when you take them out, and we get rid of them niggas that love white women, Christ destroy them, brother. They will never come back, brother. You see what I'm saying? And with that, pay your tithes, black people. You understand what I'm saying? Pay your tithes, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the next feast day, y'all? Right. Ooh, we got her Hanukkah, bro. The feast of dedication, bro. You see what I'm saying? Feast of dedication when the Lord chose Judas Maccabeus to lead our people and destroy a whole bunch of evil Greeks, bro. You understand? That fed us pork and put pork on the altars of the Lord, brother. Put the abominable thing. Had niggas celebrate the Feast of Buckets, which is now Mardi Gras. You understand what I'm saying? That's about Judas and the Maccabees, brother, going in on heathens, brother. And the Lord loved it so much. You know what? I'm gonna give these niggas a day, and we gonna eat in the honor of these niggas forever. You understand? When the Lord say to do it, brother, he say we gonna honor these niggas forever. You understand? So with that, Elijah, Sister, stay seated, sisters, till we salute y'all.
You know, courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, rock it down. Guys, with the time. Imagine, sisters, Sarge, turn to the sisters. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Adon Shem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Time, dismissed.